This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the CEO of Mawson Gold, the very happy Ivan Fairhall. Ivan, congrats are in order. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, as you say, very happy man today. But yeah, I'm well. I hope you're well too.
I am well. Thank you for asking. Let's get into the reason for the joy and the celebration. Your majority owned Australian subsidiary, Southern Cross Gold, which Mawson currently owns 60% of, just reported a hit of 305.8 meters of 2.4 grams per ton gold equivalent. This at the Sunday Creek project in Australia. That project is clearly emerging as one of the, if not the most exciting projects in this part of the world. And that's saying something given the address. I'll let you provide the context because there is a lot in this piece of news here.
Yeah, thanks for that. It is very exciting because this truly is just a really spectacular hole. Like in Victoria, you do not see, mineralization over these kind of widths at this frequency. So it's 300 meters at 2.4 grams a ton gold equivalent, as you said, and 1.6 of gold. But, within that, you had to report it at that level because there was so many high grade intersections. They just kept going through vein sets. And so within that 306 meters, there was 12 intersections of over 20 grams a ton gold, 5 of them over 100 grams a ton. That's 3 ounces of gold, 5 over 100 grams of gold. Just so much mineralization. And the intention of the hole was to just drill under rising sun. And they never got to the end. They just kept drilling, kept running into mineralization. It went. They had to change the drill rig halfway through because it wasn't the first drill rig wasn't able to drill to the depths that they needed to get through the system. And so they've doubled the number of vein sets on the project. They've doubled the depth almost of the drilling on the project. And that's the really exciting thing here is that, Apollo, there's an increasing amount of drilling that has gone into that Apollo zone and it's really starting to hang together. So you've got those high grade shoots forming. Then, the path to scale and real opportunity is find more of those shoots, so moving along strike, and then move deeper, and you really compound. It's sort of an exponential type relationship where you can really grow the ounces per vertical meter by more of them, and grow the meters in depth. It's really, it's really shaping up very well. It's doing all the things it needed to do as an asset to be truly one of the best discoveries in that region, in a region which you sort of alluded to, has a great postcode. It's got two of the top 10 highest grade gold mines on Earth that exist in that within 100 kilometers of it, and so just a great place to be making a discovery like this. And you've got analogs where those mines have come into production and have gotten better and better at depth. And that's the other important thing here is that, some of the things that are being observed here in this mineralization are a trend. You're seeing the deposit transition in the same way the other mines have transitioned and become, really world-class assets at depth.
I mentioned the 305.8 meters of 2.4 grams per ton gold equivalent. You mentioned the 12 high-grade intersections greater than 20 grams per ton gold. You mentioned the 5 that are greater than 100 grams per ton gold. It should be noted that only 67% of the hole has been assayed so far, down to 650 meters. I believe that drilling continued past 900 meters.
Yeah, it did. They drilled to 923 meters, and as you said, they've only processed 650 meters of that core. We need to see assays of the rest, but there was visual gold in veins that they discovered, in isolated areas that they discovered. Have seen in the core deeper, and so let's wait to see the assays. But this is not even the entire hole. It's really quite a phenomenal result.
3 rigs turning. I suspect you're likely, or Southern Cross is likely to want to maybe increase the drilling there, given the success it's having.
Yeah, well, Southern Cross announced that they, as part of their trading halt before they put in these announcements, that they were looking to do an equity capital raise, which we as a shareholder are very supportive of. You know, this is an asset that has real momentum. They're making discoveries. You know, the rate of discovery is off the dial, and the these sort of new holes that keep coming and exceeding previous holes in width and whatever metric almost you want to measure it at. Absolutely, the opportunity to put more drill rigs on the program, increase the rate of spend, speed up that discovery process is great for shareholders, of which Mawson is the largest. And so we're a very happy shareholder with this discovery. Mawson benefits immensely, because when you look at take an objective look at the facts, you know, our stake even today, and we haven't actually seen Southern Cross trade off the back of this news. Maybe by the time this comes out, it may have started trading again. But even today, before this news came out, our stake was worth $449 million Canadian, which is more than our entire market cap. We have over 50% of one of the hottest new discoveries on the planet. And that has cash, momentum, results flowing aggressively. We have over 50% of that asset, 60% today. And we have our own fantastic asset in Finland that's got that's got 1 million ounces. We've got a PEA wrapped around it that pointed to almost 300 million Canadian in value, so nearly $1 a share of value in that asset, and huge exploration prospectivity. So that, you know, the value opportunity in Mawson and all the optionality that comes from our portfolio of assets is just really, you know, people should take a closer look at Mawson, and we think that there's real re-rate potential when the market wakes from its slumber.
I couldn't agree more. Look, I know gold's consolidated a bit here this year. That's not going to last forever. We know how quick markets can turn once momentum is back in the space. And look, anything that resembles a high-grade story like what's developing in Australia, and a project with such robust economics like you have in Finland, which, by the way, also has exceptional upside potential. Any one of those stories is going to continue to get the kind of attention that the share price isn't getting right now. We know how quick that can change. I encourage everybody to dig deeper into Mawson Gold. Ivan, it's great to have you back on. Anything else to add to that?
No, I think we've covered it for the day, and give people a chance to get on their computers and take a look.
Excellent. Congrats again. And I think we'll likely be chatting soon. I can't wait to see the rest of that hole.
Thank you, Gerardo.
Cheers. Hey everybody, Gerardo Del Real here. If you're enjoying the content that you just saw, you can let us know in 3 simple steps. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please share across your network and on social media. Take care, everybody.